what she told me about him and got me a ticket to go. Then every year from then on, I had a ticket to go. But I didn't know that how influential she and Jim were in starting that. I didn't know about that until later. I learned about Jim's cattle expertise through teaching as well. I guess in talking with Nancy, she had shared with me about him breeding cattle and what have you. I was a biology teacher, and so I I asked her, you reckon he would come and share about uh, selective breeding to when we do our genetics unit? And you know the answer to that. He certainly came and was thrilled to do so. And but all of that was a testament to his being willing to give to the community. Later on, we went to the same church, First Baptist in Creedmoor. It's for our time here at Enon. And Jim was a active participant there. He would willingly share his resources in any way. His flatbed trailer served as the stage for concerts we sponsored there. And the same thing happened here at Enon as well. I called on him for that, and he pulled that flatbed up here. He had that gooseneck, I believe, and he could back that thing right wherever you wanted. He'd back it right in. Is this all right? Yes, sir. And so there it was. And he had a donkey. Wasn't that donkey named Lester? Well, he probably had other donkeys as well, but this particular one, he allowed us to use at the live nativity we did in Creedmoor, at Creedmoor Baptist. And just so happened, Lester threw Mary, the mother of Jesus, when she tried to mount him. Well, she was okay. She didn't get hurt, but our pastor, Donnie Brown, wanted to give him a hard time about it in church the next morning and kidded him about that unruly donkey. And of course, somebody's already alluded to Jim's dry humor, so he got through that. Everybody's chuckling, and Jim stood up, and we wondering what in the world's he going to say. And he shared calmly that Lester was not a mean-spirited donkey. Now these I'm paraphrasing. I can't recall the exact words, but you need to be smarter than Lester if you want him to do what you want him to do. So, of course, that remark generated a big laugh in the congregation as well. But that was all in fun, and but that's how there's some of my memories of Jim, and I've been asked to share some remarks from 2 Timothy chapter 4, 7 through 8, and we've already had those verses alluded to by Ernest, right? Is it? And when he shared with us, Paul wrote these words when he was coming to the end of his life. He was writing to Timothy, who was a young man whom he had mentored in the faith. And he was writing to him to let him know that soon that Timothy was going to need to take up the mantle because he knew that his time was drawing to an end. And so join me as I read these words from Timothy, from 2 Timothy, the words of Paul. I've got so many markers I have to hunt around to see that I've got the right one. Chapter 4, verses 7 and 8. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Now there is in store for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will award to me on that day. And not only to me, but also to all who have longed for his